Hi all, welcome back to my channel. So today's special video. So today I'm going to show you my meal preparation plan for the week. So basically I've been to a supermarket called Ratnadeep near my home and got couple of spices, soup packets, snacks that I think will be needed for me for the rest of the month, and some vegetables which I'm going to show you in some time. So I got this soup that keeps me going when I want to make simple dinner, and then these noodle packets that I like to club as my second dish along my pancakes. So these were the small packets that I got, and now I'm going to show you some snacks, biscuits that I like to eat along with my tea or coffee during the evening time. So this Parle G and Mari is usually preferred by me and my husband, so I prefer buying this all the time. Along with this, I grabbed couple of 200 ml heritage flavored milk to pista and to badam. This doesn't have a specific time that I consume, but I like to have this stocked in my fridge to quickly grab it between my meetings. And this is a very big pack of wafers which I got for 140 rupees, which was a very decent buy, so I took it. And I like to keep such snacks stocked just in case I feel like grabbing it in my working hours, or also when we are watching movies. And now I want to show you the slim milk that I buy. I prefer drinking this brand milk, which is nothing but Nandini, and this too I like to include along with my breakfast in the morning. One glass of this milk. You can go for this milk when you want to cut down the fat milk. So this is the Szechuan chutney. I usually buy this Ching's one, and I like to make stir fry fried rice, Szechuan fried rice along with this chutney. And now this is another puff kind of to have it along with tea. This is also one of my favorite evening snacks. And next is this garbage bags, which I was running short of garbage bags, so I took this biodegradable, eco-friendly bio garbage bags for 145 rupees, 30 pieces. So yeah, that's about it. And I also like to add some fruits in my meal plan. So I like to have fruits in my midday snacks. So I bought these grapes. I already have watermelon stacks, so I just bought grapes for this week. And here are a couple of vegetables I've purchased. The first is this baby corn. I like to add baby corn to the veg fried rice, or have it stir fried besides my veg fried rice. So this is dosa rice. I like to stack this in my shelf as one of my breakfast option. And along with this, I also got suji. So suji is consumed by me, by us a lot. I like to make suji upma, rava idli, suji appe, pancakes, and all that. So this is curry leaves and pudina I bought for that will be consumed and will be used in this week's meal plan, which I will show you in some time. So now next is, these are the vegetables I bought from Ratnadeep, which I'm going to clean and lay out and show it to you. The variety I bought, which I think will be consumed by us in the next 2 weeks. So yeah, so these were some of the vegetables we got, which will be sufficient for two of us for 2 weeks. And so vegetables like capsicum, carrots, I prefer consuming them. Cucumber, I prefer consuming them the first week of purchase, whereas beetroot, raw banana, potato can wait some more time. And this is arbi. I haven't washed it. I'm going to keep it away just like that in the fridge. So now that I have shown you the vegetables I bought, what I'm going to do is quickly write down all the vegetables I have available in my fridge. So I already have dosakai, which is nothing but the yellow cucumber, green brinjal, mango, paneer, some onions and desiccated coconut, which I use to make instant chutneys, and curd that can go for making any of the breakfast recipes, or just to enjoy it along with dal or something. And then I also have garlic, and to make any of these North Indian sabji, and then some onions. So these were the vegetables that I just showed you. I have noted all those down. Now, based on these vegetables I have in hand, I will decide my recipes. But prior to that, I'm going to quickly write down all the shelf supplies that I already have, meaning all the pulses, the protein supply I already have, and all the breakfast options. So the first section here, I'm going to show all the protein supplies I already have. So like arhar dal, chana dal, soya chunks, rajma, black urad dal, green moong dal, green watana, what we call as labia or something, soya related one, and then kabuli chana and moong dal. So along with these, the regular main item that we use for eating, like the atta, basmati rice, Sona Masuri rice, and then I'm also writing down maida, basin, and rice flour. Though this may or may not be used as my main ingredient for my recipes, but I would like to write it down nonetheless, so that I have an idea that this item already exists in my shelf, and I have to somehow use this in one of my meal plan. Now coming down, I have all these breakfast items in my shelf. That is nothing but the Betty pancake mix, the ready-made pancake mix. I already have bread, cornflakes, and this is the corn, dry corn flake, but this is not the usual Kellogg's kind of cornflakes, but the corn that you use to make upma. And then broken wheat or dalia, suji, dosa rice, rice rava to make rice rava upma, idli rava, poha, semia, and normal bambino pasta, the penne pasta, the noodles, the normal ramen noodles, nothing like the top ramen, Maggi and all that. And then finally the Chinese noodles that we use to make wet soft noodles, and then sabudana. I also have potato wedges, the ready-made McCain one that we get that we have to fry without thawing. That one I already have, which I have written it down so that I have an idea. I have to end up using this somewhere in my meal plan. And then finally, I'm just jotting down all the snack options that I have. That is kakra, the normal small packet kakra, small packet moong dal, mixture Pringles, Britannia toast, Wafy that I've already shown, Wafy, Parle-G, Mary that I've already shown, flavored milk, slim milk that I've already shown, and then I have 1 liter of buttermilk handy, which I'm going to use it, a glass of it for both of us for every meal. So that's it. So now that I've written all the shelf supplies that I have and the vegetables I have, this makes it easy for me to plan my meals. So let me show you my meal plan. So the meal plan I'm showing is nothing fancy, nothing, I don't have a meal planner book, but it's just to write down, making my mind ease that I've already have everything planned for the week. Now each of my meal plan is based on the number of meetings I have in that day, how busy I am during the breakfast time or lunch time or dinner time, and all such primary factors are put into this while planning my meals. For example, I know Monday I am quite busy because it comes in after a weekend and I have couple of meals or meetings to catch up on Monday. So that's when I try to keep my Monday schedule very simple. So let's see. Breakfast, I've made some noodles and I bought some bread. So I toasted some bread.
So Monday, let's see. I'll toast some bread, make some tea, and then the noodles. Noodles here is nothing but the ramen noodles. Not adding any vegetables, just hot water to it and boiling it until it's cooked. So it's a very simple breakfast that can be done for two people in 15 minutes. And then for lunch, I'll make moong dal khichdi. And the sambar, I usually make something on a Sunday in little huge quantity that can be consumed by us on Monday lunch as well. I know this is not a healthy option, but I'm definitely I can tell that this is what works for me on a busy Monday. So sambar that's left over, I'm going to have it moong dal khichdi. And the same moong dal khichdi I'm going to cook in huge quantity that will be sufficient for us for even for dinner. And then I'll make some tomato rasam that will go well with khichdi. So this is all for Monday, knowing that I have usually a busy schedule on Monday. Now moving on to Tuesday, I know that I have bread, and the longevity of bread I cannot increase much. Meaning I'll have to consume the bread continuously 1 or 2 days to empty it. So that's the reason I'm again making a bread. Using bread for breakfast, and this time rather than toasting it, I'll make a sandwich. Like you already seen, I've purchased some cucumbers. So with cucumber, tomatoes, and mint mayo, I'm going to make a quick sandwich for us along with coffee or milk, slim milk or tea based on my mood. So I'm not really strict that I have to have coffee today or I have to have tea. Nothing like that. Beverages is very much dependent on my mood. So based on the time and mood, my beverage will be decided. Now moving on to lunch. We are South Indian, so we usually prefer making rice for lunch, and that's why I feel it fills my tummy. So I'm going to make rice, and since we are, I really like eating dal. So dosakai dal. Dosa is nothing but the cucumber dal, and then I have brinjals. If you see, I'm trying to make use of all the vegetables I already have in stock rather than jumping right into the vegetables I have purchased for this week. So I'm making brinjal curry and dosakai, both of these vegetables purchased from the last week. And I'm going to make brinjal curry and doskai papu a little high in quantity so that I can consume the same for dinner as well, and along with dalia or this is called vangi bath. So what I'm going to do is, based on the quantity of brinjal curry is left, this brinjal curry can be mixed with freshly made steamed rice. And vangi bath is nothing but brinjal rice in Kannada, and you get vangi powder by MTR. So I'm going to add this curry to this wangi rice and add wangi mixture, and that becomes wangi bath. Or I'm going to make dalia, which we boil it and can be consumed in a similar fashion like rice. So plain dalia, if I boil, we can eat it along with rice, curry or dal, just like rice. So depending upon the quantity of dal or the curry is left, either of this will be decided. So that's all works for me for Tuesday. And now moving on to Wednesday. By the time it's middle of the week, I'm really a bit busy in the mornings on Wednesday. I know I'm pretty booked in meetings on a Wednesday morning. So I like to make something that can be cooked in no time, and also that can be made by my husband if I cannot keep up at the breakfast time. So poha is an easy option. Poha along with like I said, tea or coffee or slim milk, depends upon my mood. And then for lunch, I'm going to make veg fried rice. Like you can see, I've already purchased carrot, capsicum, and then potatoes. That will go well with the fried rice. And also I've shown this Szechuan chutney that I've bought. So the Szechuan fried rice works well for me. And then the potato wedges, the McCain wedges that I've already showed, that's already present in my fridge. So I'm going to use that, and we're going to eat in this combo. For Wednesday night, now since we already eaten something heavy for lunch, I would like to keep it simple by making sabudana khichdi or leftover of this veg fried rice. Mostly this, I cannot tell for sure whether the entire veg fried rice I make will be consumed by us or not. So based on the quantity of the veg fried rice that's left for us for dinner, my sabudana khichdi will be decided. The only pre-preparation that is required to make sabudana khichdi is by soaking the sabudana around 3 to 4 hours prior to making my dinner. So this is something I like to write it down so that I know I'll have to soak sabudana around 4 o'clock in the evening to prepare my dinner. Now moving on to Thursday, by the time we reach Thursday, I'm almost excited that we are around the corner for weekend, and also I'm pretty busy with the meetings, not on the mornings but almost during the evening time or during my dinner time. I'm pretty packed with the meetings. So knowing that, I've kept my dinner very simple. So rava idli will have for breakfast along with some beverage to go along with it. And then lunch is a veg pulao. Now you might think that I have made the veg fried rice the earlier, how it will be very monotonous for me to repeat the same. But I'll also have to, but one thing I want to call out here, that I have to keep in mind that I've purchased couple of carrots and capsicum whose longevity is not much. So I have to make sure I consume as much as vegetables as possible during the week to keep me healthy. But at the same time, I'm trying to use all the vegetables I bought without wasting them. So keeping both these points in mind, I've decided to make veg pulao. And then also I bought paneer, so I'll make paneer curry. And this paneer curry, when I make in quantity, it is usually sufficient for 3 to 4 people. So that's the reason night time will only work I'll have is to make roti, which you can consume with this paneer curry. And this roti we usually make in this roti maker machine, which my husband uses a dough maker to make the dough and the roti machine to make the roti. So I will not make the dinner, my husband will make the dinner here, and things are sorted out for me. And moving on to Friday, Friday is a super busy day for me, and I like to cook as much less as possible, because I have to be honest, I'm already tired when we reach Friday, and I just want to get my work done and close wrap things up. So I'll keep my breakfast very simple, which is cornflakes and pancakes, and here I'm not going to have any beverage because cornflakes itself includes a lot of milk. So I know I've consumed enough calcium for the day, so no beverage that time. And then pancakes go well along with cornflakes. This combination usually fills my stomach, and I think you should try the same. Those who do not like to have a sweet tooth, in the morning itself you can have pancakes along with the Maggi noodles or something like that. That combination also goes well, or cornflakes along with Maggi noodles. Just the small packets in small quantities, you can consume both. So this works for me. And then for lunch, I have a raw mango that's already present in my fridge, that purchased from last week. So I'm going to make mango dal, and the capsicum I like I said, I know I have to use it, and so I'll make the capsicum curry. The style I'm going to make the capsicum curry, meaning whether I'll mix it with potato and make the whole capsicum because they're small in size, that completely depends on how much time do I have to make that particular dish. And then of course rice. And for dinner, I would like to keep it simple. I'm going to boil some rice again, because mango dal, I know the size of mango I have is sufficient to make a dal enough for 3 to 4 people. So which means that 2 adults can consume it 2 times. So I'm going to make more quantity of mango dal here and more quantity of capsicum curry here. Hence cooking rice for dinner will just do my job and makes things easy. So I've only planned it from Monday to Friday because I like keeping my weekends open. Depending upon mine and my husband's mood, my weekend dinner is decided then and there on an ad hoc basis and prepared. Or most of the times we already have some other plans where we have to visit our families, and hence we don't get a chance of cooking anything at home. So for this Saturday, I already know I'll have to go out and visit my families, and hence I will not be cooking at home. And if I'm not cooking at home, I do not see. Obviously, there's no point in in preparing a meal, right? So I've just left it till Friday. Now talking about the snacks time, I do not like to write what I'm going to consume at the snacks time. For one of the main reason being I do not have kids at home, so I do not have to portion out my snacks. It completely depends on our mood. What do we want to consume? But at the same time, I would also like to make sure that we are consuming as healthy food as possible. So for the mid snacks in the day, that is anywhere between breakfast to lunch, I like to consume some dry fruits. So I have dry fruits like dried cranberry, some dried apricots, walnuts or stuff like that. So I'll consume that along with grapes and then and watermelon juice. So I already have watermelon stored in my fridge, and I like drinking watermelon juice, the freshly made pulpy watermelon juice, than consuming the fruit in whole. So I'll have that, and grapes also purchase, so a small cup of grapes, and this keeps me going between my meetings. Now coming to the evening snacks time, I have to be honest, I am charged up only after having a cup of coffee or a cup of tea hot, and only then I can continue my evening work hours. So along with that, I usually like munching something, nothing in huge quantity but in small quantity. So I already have this list of snacks that I have called out some time back. So I like to have, let's say, tea and biscuit. So that case I use these two, and then some hot small cup of hot snacks to go along with it, like mixture or moong dal or khakra. So this works for me, and I haven't, there's no point for me to plan which day I'm going to eat with snacks, because it totally depends upon the mood and time I have on that particular day. And this flavored milk that I've shown sometime back in the video, I'll rather have it in the midday snack, or along with maybe my side thing as for my breakfast or something. Nothing fixed, but I like to have this stocked. Along with that, I also have buttermilk, which I might include in any of the times, like let's say veg fried rice along with that, or when I'm having roti, I like to have a glass of buttermilk. So buttermilk also, I am not mentioned it in several places. This is also an ad hoc base consumption that depends totally upon how much place I have left in the stomach. So that's all, guys. This is all is my simple meal plan that I have made, and hope this is useful, and I hope really you like it. If you do like my video, please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.
So that's it, guys. So this is a simple meal plan preparation for busy moms or working women who do not get much time to spend in cooking. And I really hope you like this video. And I'm planning to do another part of this where I'm going to show you how I utilize all my shelf stored pulses or products, eatables that I use fully without wasting anything, and all the vegetables that I use. So please hold on to my videos and subscribe to my channel because it's free, and I'm going to share such more interesting videos for busy women and working women, busy moms. Until next time, bye bye.